Yo guys, Jinsk here, and today I'm gonna talk about solo queue or solo shuffle, whatever you want to call it. And I'm just gonna say it, I told you so. I did tell you that I think it was 1 year ago or something, that solo queue, solo shuffle, whatever, it wouldn't be good in WoW. People back then actually swamped my comment section saying that I was wrong and solo queue would save PvP and all of this, and apparently people are not happy with it because people are leaving, because whenever you queue you get to you play with players that should be on your level, but as some people know, especially the most experienced PvPers, some classes are just easier to get rating with. So what this creates is a problem where the hardest classes to play, or the least, or like the ones that are not that good at the moment, just get to a certain rating, and they are played by better players than, for example, a DH, or maybe a Demo Warlock or a Shadow Priest, whatever. Doesn't matter. And now, apparently, I haven't played Dragonflight since I did one game of solo queue where, and this is the problem with solo queue. The example I'm gonna give you. So I was doing a solo shuffle, and I was playing Warlock, Affley, and I played with a Feral and with an Evoker, Holy Paladin, and I don't remember the other class. And what happened there was whoever got Evoker won. Pretty much. This was the very first day, and I was already at 1900, 2k MMR, something like that. And that game just showed me that solo queue is just not possible in World of Warcraft, because, again, whoever got Evoker at that point won the game. And besides that, it's really hard to play some classes, like I'm fearing, for example, the Evoker against him, and my Feral is hitting him, so he's breaking my CC. Why? Because solo shuffle players just want to do damage, and while retail is mostly about damage, it's like a PV fest. Sorry if you like retail, but it's true, you don't really need to have a brain. You actually play retail to deactivate the brain. Maybe it's really high ratings. You do need to have a brain, but the truth is whoever pumps more usually wins the game because of dampening and how it works, and everyone has a defensive. But yeah, I just wanted to make a video to tell people that were saying that I was wrong, and solo queue solo queue would save PvP, and World of Warcraft needed it and they couldn't find players. Well, maybe be a little bit less obnoxious in LFG, maybe. The truth is, in the end of the day, that people are asking for bans for whoever is leaving. The queues are very long, like I said on my video as well. When you have so many classes with so many roles, obviously healers get instant queues, obviously, because there's less healers than DPSers, but DPSers get around 30-minute queues, 10-minute queues, 15-minute queues. Like I said, it's very hard because it goes through MMR, and this is why I said just improve the skirmish system. But since big YouTubers or big streamers were advocating for this without even knowing the problem, and I'm more ranting, I don't have any script or anything. The problem is people only look to themselves. So if they can find a way to improve their own experience, they won't care about the game itself or the health of the game. That's why World of Warcraft retail has been bad for years. Because Blizzard, for example, by giving someone a kick, like Demo Warlocks, it's a prime example. Demo Warlocks never had a kick until Legion. Or no, yeah, until Legion, and they had Call Fell Hunter or something like that. Or, yeah, until Legion, I'm pretty sure. The moment they got a kick, they started to become really good in Legion. Then they got nerfed, they were pretty much bad, I think, throughout BFA, and not sure about Shadowlands, but I think they were bad. And now they are good again, and they had to nerf the kick. Why? Because not every class needs the same thing. Not every class needs a kick, not every class needs a stun, not every class needs a dispel, magic dispel, not every class needs a AoE stun or a CC. And this is the problem with retail that I've been complaining about ever since I made a YouTube video, a YouTube channel. They need to redesign classes. Simple. And in my opinion, they should redesign according to Wrath of the Lich King, because in Wrath of the Lich King, in raids you don't really need like one of each class, right? But one of each class still brings something new that other classes can't. And this is the most important part of the game, like especially in PvP. If everyone has everything, then you're not really, how do I say, you're not really looking into the synergy, except like maybe in the type of CC you bring, but you're not really looking into the synergy, you're just looking into the damage or into the survivability of each class, which is different. And that creates a problem where, for example, another example, it's when shamans, resto shamans in Kata got a magic dispel and they kept all of their shit. All of a sudden they were the best healing class, right? Because you got something you didn't have, and other classes, few got something else as well. Resto druids also got a magic dispel, sure, but shamans with a kick, with grounding, with tremor were just way superior to any other healer, at least from what I remember. But yeah, that's the problem with the solo shuffle, guys. It's, you can't have a solo queue in WoW. You can't. You need to. The problem is Blizzard is making World of Warcraft a single player game, and that is a mistake because it's an MMO. I've always said this. It shouldn't be a single player game. It should be a multiplayer online game. And by increasing the amount of single player activities and not really increasing the amount of multiplayer activities, you're not making the game better. You're just allowing people to log in, not have to talk with anyone, and just play. And that's a good thing in some cases. But in terms of PvP, sorry, I think you should be able to, you should need to interact with other people. You should need to have some sort of a team. I don't like the CR system, I always say that. I think it's creating problems in Wrath of the Lich King as well. I think like a multi-team kind of deal would be better, like you have 3 teams of each bracket, for example, or you can be in 3 teams of each bracket, and within those you get the title from the highest one. But yeah, I just wanted to, I'm gonna stop ranting, and I just wanted to say I was right, you guys were wrong. Blizzard now just said that they are gonna start reviewing accounts because of solo shuffle levers. And guys, if fucking solo shuffle and solo queue was so good, why are you leaving? So yeah, to all the ones that 1 year or 2 years ago told me on my YouTube channel that I was wrong, nope, I knew it. I'm usually not wrong. Class design, it's another thing that I'm not wrong. And Wrath of the Lich King being a better game than Dragonflight is another thing that I'm not wrong, because classes are the avatars you play with. If you can't play the fucking class and have fun with it, you can't really play the game. And you're gonna just be jumping on ults, which is gonna happen really fast now in Dragonflight, as people just progress through the game. They will see that classes are really bad, and that's something I hope they fix for the next expansion. It's class design. But yeah, guys, solo shuffle, told you so.